So this is for the element of air, and I just wanted to capture the movement of the trees and branches. And the minute I started talking about it, the wind started picking up, which is kind of awesome. So element of air is all about movement. So I'm going to record a little bit in the dark, so you can't actually see anything, but I just want you to listen. Because the element of air can quite often be heard. So, there we go. So I'm just going a quick recording of some of the bookshelves, being the element of air. There are 3 bookshelves up here. We've got 2 more downstairs. I think it's very important to keep reading. So there we go. So here's some examples of stick-in sensors that I just thought I would show and talk about briefly. Stick-in sensors are great for the element of air. The easiest way to incorporate incense into your rituals, because they're relatively inexpensive, you can get a hold of relatively inexpensively, and they don't give off too much smoke, so if you have a problem with incense, say you had asthma or any of those things, stick incense should be okay for you. They come in a variety of scents and creations. I mean, this one here is vanilla, Tree of Life. This one here is Orange Blossom. And then this is Anna Reva's Stick Incense Protection. It's an oldie, as you can probably tell from the packet. So they do come in like pre-made up blends. You can get hold of them in the stick incense form, like for protection or for purification or for anything and everything. You can usually find a whole creation. I mean, I'll put it back in my... Oh. Doesn't want to focus, doesn't want to be on camera. Fair enough. So that was the stick incense. So here's an incense blend I've made up myself. This was the Samhain one. I actually have the video on how I made it, should you be interested in making your own. Making your own incenses is a worthwhile activity. I really love doing it, and you burn them on charcoal discs. So that's one way of doing it. Let's see if we can capture a little bit of smoke on camera. One second. There we go. And we'll finish off in the corner of the element of air representation on my altar. I have an ametrine and a white halite there, and this is the guardian. I love him because he's like supposed to be blowing air. I think that's great. And then the candle. Now I think it was Sodalite this had working through it. Let me just check that. Yes, it is Sodalite. Let's pick the candle up so I can bring it over here. And the dragonflies, I mean, I've had a real relationship with dragonflies over the last year, so are really symbolic of air. And then it has this beautiful air colours, and especially the goldy yellow working through. So that's how I represent the breath of the goddess and honour the element of air on my altar. Many blessings.